And his opponent coming to the cage, Baylor OneShot Thompson. 125-pound, 1-0 professional freestyle fighter, fighting out of Amarillo, Texas, out of Impact Martial Arts and Lone Star Academy. Trainers Will Blanchett and Spencer Smith. Guys, a peak vet, professional and amateur. This will be his 5th trip into the PFC cage. He is the former 125-pound, amateur champion. So both of these guys at one point holding the 125 amateur championship. And his pro debut was a win via Darce choke at PFC 46.
Yeah.
And of note, he was not winning that fight.
Yeah.
I got nothing but love for him.
Yeah,
he was in a tough spot in that fight, and he came back and he got a very strong Darce. And I won't say he wasn't winning it. That might be a little bit. He was taking some damage. It was a rough fight.
I think it was the 2nd round when he got that choke in, as we hear, look at the tail of the tape here, as age very similar. Height will go to Baylor Thompson. Weight almost the same, and a 1-0 versus a pro debut guy. But yeah, Baylor Thompson was taking some shots in that 2nd round and was able to secure that victory via Darce choke. So this is, like you said, potential fight of the night
Big
tonight.
step up for both of these gentlemen.
Yep.
Let's take it in for Garrett for our official introduction.
Peak Fighting Championship would like to recognize all the brave men and women serving around the world in the various branches of our military, and to all the former military personnel in attendance and streaming live on the Peak app. We thank you for your service. PFC moves now to the flyweight division, set for 3 5-minute rounds, brought to you by Neighbors ER, the best neighbors ever. We now introduce to you first, the blue corner, standing 5'7". He weighed in tonight at 125 pounds even, with an impressive amateur resume, going undefeated at 5-0 with 4 finishes. Tonight he makes his professional debut from Round Rock by way of Austin, Texas, Christian Ludacris Vasquez. And now he introduces his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the PFC red corner. He stands 5'9", weighing 125.7 pounds, 1-0 as a professional, with a 2nd round Darce choke submission victory, proudly representing Amarillo, Texas, Baylor OneShot Thompson. Your referee, Kerry Hatley.
Doubt who the hometown guy is.
Yeah.
The crowd is here for Baylor. Ooh, I'm telling you, we've been talking about this one all weekend. This is my fight of the night that people are not picking. The skills in this one are incredible.
Yes,
Lots of movement from Vasquez, tons of power and skill set from Thompson. Let's go.
The angles that Vasquez can strike from are great. Oh, good takedown defense. This is what
Now,
Vasquez...
this is the first test. A lot of
Yes.
people we've talked about. Can Vasquez deal with the size and the takedown attempts of Thompson? Oh, and Thompson just driving him to the ground.
Now on the back of Vasquez as he gets back to his feet, fighting the hands here.
Thompson already hook in, trying to take the back. Vasquez doing a good job of just using the cage, trying to peel and stand back up.
I knew he was going to throw that elbow. It was right there.
But already a great spot for Thompson. Just keeping it grueling, using that weight. Again, Vasquez coming in as a little bit of a lighter guy, cutting a little bit less weight. So Thompson coming in today potentially a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I mean, visibly Thompson is the bigger guy in there.
I'm going to make note of it because I saw it, but Vasquez looked annoyed there already.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of time left. Can't be too ticked off yet.
Yeah, and this is his first time fighting 5-minute rounds. You know, when you're an amateur, you don't have to deal with these positions.
Nice mat return from Thompson. Vasquez does a good job of not letting that hook in, though. Still doing 2-on-1, fighting those hands well. Nice, though. Thompson doing a lot of nice little tricky things to make the effort level of Vasquez much higher, and he's already got that hook in, taking the back there, trying to lace in that other hook.
Yeah, he's doing a really, when he would get Vasquez to drop to a turtle position, he would slide his shin across Vasquez's thigh and just make him carry all the weight until Vasquez would get back
now
to
both
his feet.
hooks in here.
Yes.
And as the bigger guy, Baylor in a really strong position here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Yeah, a lot of time here for Baylor to work. I think Vasquez doing a good job not allowing him to advance or try to attempt anything here. Baylor really listening to his corner. The arms under the neck here.
Yeah, lacing it up tight, but Vasquez trying to go back. Oh, and he gives up the back and is locked all the way in deep. Baylor looking for the finish. Vasquez desperately fighting it off. Oh, my.
Vasquez fighting off a deep rear naked choke.
And then
right
re-enters it as Baylor. Baylor putting that one hand in, palm to palm, trying to refinish, but oh.
It's a high-level professional fight from a guy that's 1-0 in a pro debut. This is awesome.
Vasquez doing a great job back to his feet here.
Big elbow again from Vasquez. Trying to get away from Baylor. You gotta just imagine, if he can, how is the grip of Baylor Thomason after hanging on to this position for 5 minutes essentially?
Nice mat return again though with that outside frame trip with his right leg. Some good knees on the way up. I'd like to see more of those. More of those knees. Put some damage in. Slow down Vasquez in the next round. That way his footwork is less.
Yeah, Vasquez still fighting these hands here.
Grueling round here from
for both guys.
Well, for both guys, but
yeah.
Thomason getting the better of it for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And, you know, Vasquez getting back to his feet, but just cannot shake Thomason off of him here. With the outside trips and then the hook on the other side, Thomason can
Great
grapple.
transition to the hook. Putting on that half Nelson, apply a little pressure.
Under a minute here for Vasquez to survive this position. It's a bad position to be in.
Right here in front of his corner is Vasquez, though, so getting an instruction from R.J. Casper, one of a PFC vet and up-and-coming professional. Very strong gym down there in Austin, Texas.
Big
Iron
knees
Forge
to
gym.
big elbows to the top of Baylor Thomason's knee.
And say what you want, Vasquez has been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment here, but he is calm, working.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He understands these positions. I mean, obviously, that rear naked choke was deep. So many people would have been out of that. You know,
yes.
he understands what needs to be done from these positions, but it's just a matter of can you get it done with that big guy on your back.
It goes back to what we were talking about when we were looking at this fight. Thomason's much bigger in the cage tonight.
Yeah.
The size difference is glaring today.
It is.
It wasn't as glaring at weigh-ins.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, but now he's visibly much bigger.
Yeah. So a very tough round there for Vasquez. Really just kind of having to deal with the pressure and the strength of Thomason from his grappling.
So Vasquez has to come out. He's got to not be afraid of that takedown. He needs to come out and do his game and continue to move. But he's got to be very, very much aware that if this fight goes to the ground.
And tell me this. But one of the things that I always feel works really well, and again, I always go back because me and you fighting.
Yeah.
If you want to look it up, Craig Campbell, Chris Mullins, funny fight. But you did a very good job of nullifying my wrestling with the uppercut and the feint uppercut.
Well,
and anytime you're dealing with a guy who wants to go low, show him that upper. Just show it to him. Just let him see it so he knows he has to worry about it.
And then the wrestler usually wants you to stand still so you can move the left and right movements, you know, almost like
lateral movement always beats a wrestler.
You know, and as
Olay the bull. Hey,
as soon as they settle like they want to shoot, boom, you're going one way or the other. So let's
both
see
guys
what happens.
Immediately to the middle. Accidental touch there.
Yeah.
Both guys acknowledge.
Good body kick from Vasquez after the low kick from Thomason. Vasquez trying to find his range.
Three, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good hook and a good jab from Thomason. much better round here from Vasquez as the round settles in.
Well, a lot more feigning. That helps out a lot.
He's also not moving forward as hard as we've seen him move in the past. You know, doesn't want to run into a takedown, a time takedown from Baylor Thomason as it looks like Thomason. Ooh, that's a good shot from Thomason. Vasquez rolled with it, but not as much forward movement as we usually see from Vasquez. He usually crashes forward, very, very calculated, and gets off on those angles and lands hard. Don't want to run into anything. Oh.
Big shot from Baylor. Puts Vasquez to his knee. Vasquez back up here. Almost 2 minutes into our second round. And Baylor Thomason with the biggest shot of the fight so far.
Vasquez likes to fight. He wants to get in there and fight. Good teep.
Well, that's one thing about Vasquez. He's not deterred by the power. You can see him pressuring in, trying to get his back. But I have to say this, just watching from the side here, the size difference is crazy.
It is.
Like, they don't even look within 10 or 20 pounds.
Vasquez has the left eye of Baylor Thomason knotted up from that check hook as Thomason pushes forward. And now I think Vasquez sees it, and now that'll ignite you when you see a guy cut up or have a knot.
They say a real finisher sees blood, and he knows it's like a shark.
Yep.
Smell it a couple miles away.
Oh, the body lock by Thomason.
Outside trip, and this is where Vasquez has got to defend. He's got to defend, recenter, get back to the middle. Cannot allow this takedown, but Thomason just too strong and relentless. Body clinches. Now finds Vasquez there on the cage, giving the back up as he turns, trying to get himself back up.
Tough spot to be in. Vasquez has a hold of the hands of Thomason, so Thomason not really able to do some damage as he gets loose there and lands a couple.
Yeah, but Vasquez, I'm going to say this. He cannot stay here for the rest of the round, or it's 2 rounds, Baylor.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's enough back and forth that up until the grappling, it's kind of in the air,
He took the hard shot and got dropped to his knee also, you know, so he needs to shake Thomason off his back and get back to doing what he does.
Yeah, get some big combos off.
And Thomason needs to return him back to the mat and just hold him here for another 60 seconds.
A warning from the ref for a grab for Vasquez.
Vasquez doing a good job trying to step over that outside trip whenever he reaches for it. Thomason reaches for it, but just look at the size difference on the
I'm telling you, I said it earlier, it's glaring from cage side. Especially right here in front of us. It's like obvious. Thompson's easy 15 pounds bigger.
And Vasquez trying to turn into him, trying to use the cage to peel him and just can't.
Ooh, nice level change to finish there. Drops double here right in front of us. Vasquez gives up the back. Baylor tries to hop both hooks, but misses both actually. Right here in front of us, seats to the back, trying to get those hooks in. Vasquez does a good job of turning back in, trying to get back to his feet. But just staying so active. Baylor not able to do a lot here on the ground, but just controlling Vasquez in these positions. And kind of the story of the fight.
Yep.
A very, I would say, 60-40, maybe Vasquez, Baylor striking, but a 90-10 grappling exchanges where Vasquez just can't do anything, get away. Not a lot of damage, but just tons of control. 2 minutes of control.
The frustrating thing for Vasquez is he's trying to do the right things. They just aren't working. He was trying to fight the hands and use the cage to peel Thompson off his back over here, but he just couldn't do it. Thompson just too strong, too big. Some of the feints, some of the striking early on from Vasquez was good. It was a nice right hand from Thomason there. Oh, that was it. It was like a forearm, like a club to the head that dropped him to the knee there.
Yeah, it was more of just a balance power issue than actually Vasquez. I don't think Vasquez was rocked one bit, but just a powerful shot. We've talked about that for the weight class. Baylor hits hard.
Oh yeah,
big. Yeah. So coming in here to our next round. The third and final round. Vasquez really needing to get something going here. Thompson probably edging out a decision right now. Ooh, and immediately to the shot. And very smart from Baylor. Gets it to the ground. Nice outside double trip. Oh, one of my favorite takedowns, by the way. Oh, crash, throw the outside leg, catch it, fall. Super high level.
Look at the way he rides the shin across the legs like that. He makes Vasquez carry all of his weight.
And again, more time than Vasquez has had to deal with it in the whole fight.
Yeah.
And he's not been as successful. But, oh, wait, hold on. Baylor's kind of turning to a standing arm triangle.
Well,
but
this is the closest that Vasquez has gotten away.
Yeah.
In the whole fight. Here
oh,
he
and he's out.
Big knee.
Big knee there. Check 3 hook, and he actually sprawls. Oh, goodness. Presses him back up to the cage, and Vasquez needs to separate and get out.
Didn't we say fight of the night?
Needs to separate and get out. Thompson.
Oh, big elbows from Vasquez to the ear of Baylor Thompson here.
Taken from a guy who's taken some of those. They are horrific.
They are terrible. Baylor trying to hold on here.
And the crowd starting to turn, chanting Baylor, trying to get him to the ground. Vasquez getting some momentum, but
if Vasquez could get away here, there's still a lot of time left in this round.
And he's out.
Go.
3 minutes and 30 seconds left for Vasquez to work.
Vasquez, he knows he's very urgent. He senses the urgency that he needs. Probably a finish here after being controlled for the first 2 rounds. This last 3 minutes of this fight are going to be exciting.
Oh, he got me biting my fingernails. Hold on. Hold on.
Good shots from Vasquez.
Baylor doing all the right things in this fight so far. Vasquez just understanding he needs to push forward and look for a big finish, get a drop or 2.
Oh, big
the size difference, though. I mean, the power compared to, Baylor to Vasquez. When Baylor hits Vasquez, he cares. Gets that body clinch in again, drives him up to the cage. And Vasquez really needs to defend this and separate. Yeah. He's got to separate here, or this might be the fight.
There seems like there's been 3 rounds of action in this round, and it's just half over.
Oh, such a huge takedown for Thompson.
Thompson on the back here. Oh, no, okay, Vasquez.
Yeah, it's like a quarter mount, but now half guard. But with just 2 minutes left and just like the way the fight has gone, man, Vasquez is in a tough position. He's got to get back up or go for a submission finish. Otherwise, Thompson's looking to take away this victory.
He's got the underhook over here, but remember, Thompson went for a Darce choke in his last fight off this same underhook, and he's hunting it again.
Oh, he's got that Darce locked in. He's going to try to press it in. And it is over! Another round 3 Darce submission finish for Thompson. It is over!
Wow. Just as I was saying, that's the same way he attacked that Darce choke in his previous fight. What a performance from Baylor Thompson, and what a fight. What a fight from both these guys. That was a scrap. That was the same way that Baylor Thompson went for that Darce in his previous fight. Guy went for the underhook to try to get up, and he laced that Darce in. That's one of my favorite ways to go for the Darce choke. In jiu-jitsu, I used to let guys get the underhook just so I could chase it. What a performance. What a fight. That was a heck of a fight. Vasquez just not able to keep Baylor Thompson off of him, and Thompson with excellent grappling, and found the finish in round 3. What a fight that was. We'll send this one into Garrett to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the PFC cage, the Darce choke brings on the tap for your winner by submission at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 3. Baylor OneShot Thomason.
Got to keep it exciting every single time. Coming in the very last rounds, pulling off these submission victories. Tough back and forth brawl. Very tough opponent. You know, coming in, already taking a tough fight for your pro debut, taking a very tough fight in your second. That's a tough debut there, man. Yeah. Hey, take us through entering the fight and those first opening sequences.
Like you said, I've had tough opponents. We don't like easy fights. Because if I make it to the big leagues, there ain't no easy fights. So I like hard fights that make me work my ass off. And props to him and his team, bro. He's a fucking good fighter, man. So keep your head up. Other than that, I know where my grappling stands. Now I kind of know where my striking stands, too. I started falling off towards like the end of the second round on my striking and stuff like that. But you know what? We got the job done. We got work to do. But I knew his striking was fucking clean, smooth. And I kind of wanted to test it a little bit. I mean, we're MMA fighters. We got ego. And sometimes you got to let that shit go. And I started grappling. And, yeah, we got the win. That's it.
Well, a very slick transition. Moved off of it. Found the opportunity. Got the finish. 2-0. What's the next step, brother?
Whoever they want to throw at me, man. You know, I'm going to get back into the gym probably this week. To be honest, Coach, you hear that? I'm in the gym this next week. Normally, I like to take a break, but other than that, guys, that's it. Thank y'all for showing out, man. Amarillo's fucking awesome, man. Thank you to all my sponsors. Man, without y'all, none of this would be possible, man. I have great sponsors. I have a great team behind me, man. They're fucking awesome, man. So y'all hit up my sponsors. Y'all saw my banner. Y'all hit them up. And lastly, thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Without this, none of this would be possible. Thank you, guys. Let's go!
Baylor OneShot Thomason with the